Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be doing a review on RMK's Gel Creamy Foundation. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So I have completely primed and concealed my face. All my skincare is on, as well as I've really just evened out my skin tone with my base, which is usually the Shiseido Perfect Refining Foundation, just a very thin layer. So I've done my eye makeup as well and my lip color. So what I'm gonna do now is just demonstrate how this product applies on and how it looks when I'm applying it. This is the RMK Gel Creamy Foundation and my shade is 03, I believe, 103. So I usually use it with a Cover FX foundation brush, which is this one right here. What I do with a lot of my liquid foundations is put a little at the back of my hand. This one just maybe half a pump to begin with. And then I usually just take my ring finger and dot this on my cheeks, which is usually where I start. And then I just kind of pat it in first before I buff it in. So I don't know if you can see a difference, but this one has RMK and this one just has the Shiseido Perfect Refining. So I'm going to do another half a pump from my other cheek. Just dot that on my cheeks. And I find that reinforcing thin layers of foundation just really ensures an all-day lasting coverage without applying anything that's too thick or too much. So this is an unpowdered version of my skin with the RMK. So I've been meaning to do a review on this foundation because I've been really impressed with it, as well as there's really a lot of buzz with regards to RMK, which is a brand that is really not very easy to get your hands on, especially if you are not in Asia or you're in North America, because it is a Japanese brand that really has very limited distribution. But on the other hand, it has a large following with regards to really amazing makeup artists. So I really was looking forward to doing this review for you guys. So I've been using it for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and my main purpose for using this is really when I want flawless coverage and really as a more special event kind of foundation. So I'm just gonna show you guys the box that it came in. So this is how it looks like. This is how the actual bottle packaging looks like. Now you get 1 fluid ounce, which is typical of foundation products. So this one retails for 385 Hong Kong, which is equivalent to about $50 US. So that's very typical of a higher end foundation such as Dior and Chanel, similar price points. And RMK is very known for their foundations. Actually, I believe this is the latest formulation that they've just recently come out with. I believe their former ones, or the ones that they began with, were the ones that came in those jars or pots, which I never really got to try. Well, actually I did, but I found it too greasy on my skin and really thick. And I was very impressed with the consistency of this because it was just not the case. But anyway, I'm gonna begin with giving you guys my thoughts on this. So this foundation is medium coverage. It has a natural finish. It's not really completely matte. It does leave a little sheen on your skin, but it's not luminous as well. So it's just a very in-between natural finish. It is in my opinion, HD in finish as well. It truly does an amazing job in minimizing pores, and it's very buildable. So if you do want to build a couple of layers, you can really get extreme full coverage with this foundation. I'm a big fan of medium coverage and buildable foundation, so this was just right up my alley. I think what makes this a winning foundation compared to the standard or their first foundation formulation is the fact that it's a gel cream, very similar to Burberry Velvet Foundation. It's a gel kind of foundation, and with gel foundations, I love them because they give the coverage that thicker foundations or maybe greasier foundations can give without the added feeling of heaviness or weight. The gel just seems to really agree so well with my skin, especially if you've done primer and you layer a couple of skincare products as well. So I'm really a big fan of the consistency and the texture of this foundation. It's a beautiful full coverage, and I have to say that I've gotten compliments when I've used this foundation from people that very rarely compliment anything with regards to my makeup. So I think it really says something with regards to the finish this foundation gives. Currently, this is my go-to special occasion foundation. That is my review, very short but concise, on the RMK Gel Creamy Foundation. This is a look that I don't usually do on a daily, for the day, like a bright lip, especially a very red lip one, but I wanted to try the NARS Dragon Girl. Recently, I think Sandra from the channel TT Sandra shared this in her favorites, and apparently it's one of the more wearable reds she's had and feel confident to actually walk out with during the day. So I'm actually going to give it a try today. So that's about it. I hope this review was helpful for you guys. This is the first RMK product that I've actually tried. So, and I've actually been very impressed. So I think it says it's telling of the rest of their line, which I know a lot of people really do like. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day or a great evening.